Right, let's just play that and see whether anybody just. And then I'll play my intro when people come in.
Yeah.
2 people watching.
Yeah.
Is that us?
I am sure it's fun. Hello, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Hi, Eric.
Hello, Eric.
I was just playing this as an infill, waiting to see if anybody was going to turn up. Oh, I was just getting fed up with YouTube, Vicky. There he is. Backtrack. Good to see
Hello,
you.
Backtrack.
I was just running this until I saw whether people were going to come in or not, because I know notifications are not working. So, hi Aquadonkey, hi Marine, Salam. Right, what I'll do.
Hello, Aqua. Marine.
Build a snowman. The train. Hiya, freaking. I was just playing this to fill in to see whether anyone's going to turn up, because I know the notifications have not been working too well. Let me kill this and let's hit you with the intro.
There's Achilles here. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be. Does Achilles here? I just don't know what I'm supposed to be. Does Achilles here? I just don't know what I'm supposed to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be.
And there you go. There you go. That's woken you all up. Hi, Mountain Girl. Hi, Daniel Berry. Anybody else I've missed? Hi, welcome.
Hello,
Just
Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. I just thought I'd throw that in the mix to wake you all up. Oh, dear. I didn't know whether tonight was going to be lively or not. So, as I say, I was running that railway video just to see who was about, if anyone was going to come in. I know certain nights are a bit quiet.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll just continue with that video for the moment. People can look at the steam train. Have a bit of the old steam trains.
Yeah.
can't beat a good old steam track. We've got so many of like the heritage railways around. There's so many of them. And some of them run like a regular service, you know, along a route. She's actually asleep, Eric. She's actually sleeping. Hi, Moon. Good to see you, buddy.
Hello, Moon.
We've got Dr. Evil in the house.
Yeah.
It's only a short video, so you won't have to stuff it for too long. Those who are not interested in trains. I just thought, you know, it was a bit of an infill while people came in. You're at home watching videos, right? Hi, Anonymous. Good to see you. Right, let's remove that. There we go.
Hello, Anonymous.
We're supposed to be removed, but that's it.
There we go.
And oh, hi, Marines. Poker added you. I took you down, then I added you again.
Oh, man. How you came at it, Paparazzi?
I'm going to have to take away control from Poker. Can't trust him with the controls.
I was too fast for you, and you pulled her down again. Huh?
Yeah, I can't leave you. I can't leave you in control. You can't be trusted.
No, you're damn Norwegian.
You can't be trusted.
Down crazy Norwegian.
So I hope everybody's doing well. As I say, hello, Rossi, and my best Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, dear.
Hi, Invisible Vicky, NH Mountain Girl.
Yes, it's been like a crazy sort of week or so. I'm not sure we can trust the dang Brits either. Oh, you can't trust us. Definitely not. Definitely can't trust the British. Look what happened the last time. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Yeah, it's been a funny week on YouTube, really. Funny old week. I think I know Nitro was having a conversation about all the things wrong with YouTube. And they keep adding all these features. They haven't sorted out the ones they've got.
Yeah, that's strange.
You know, they keep adding and adding and adding, but don't sort out all the bloody faults. And to me, that's just like, you know, they have this thing where we listen to our creators. No, you don't. You don't take a blind bit of bloody notice. Keep adding features that nobody wants or needs instead of sorting out. I thought I was Australian. Said, when I was in America, everywhere I went, people said, "What part of Australia are you from?" I said, "London."
Yeah.
So I guess the Southern English accent could slightly be mistaken for Australian, I guess. You know, a bit like a lot of Brits can't tell the difference between Canadian and American. I can. I can tell the difference in the accent. And the same as with Australian and New Zealand's, you know. Hi, JC.
Hello, JC.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. It depends on what part of the country you come from, I guess, as to where the similarities are. I mean, there's certainly certain American accents. There's no way you could mistake for a Canadian. Like Wanda's, you couldn't mistake hers for a Canadian accent.
Right. No, I shared you to my community page, UK Medic, and JCT is from my channel.
So I have a feeling that only some notifications go out. The rest happens if you hit the algorithm. Yeah. I know. Yeah, and they only do so many, anyway. But there's just so many things wrong with YouTube at the moment, and they need to address that instead of keep bloody well messing around, with all the other stuff.
Good. I will check my Instagram.
So how's your channel going, Freaking? How are things going over there? I know you were changing things up a bit, and I haven't had a chance to poke my head round the door. So I think I did briefly take a look the other day, but just I was lurking. I was a lurker, which we all do from time to time. Sit in the background, just have a look and see what's going on, and see whether we want. It's been a while, but yeah, I don't go live as much as I used to. Zed's Place. It's one of those, YouTube is sort of losing its appeal a little bit because there's just so much. Hi, Gator. Good to see you, buddy.
Hello, Gator, buddy.
Yeah, that's true, Eric. Yes, that's true. Personally, I think the platform's going downhill because they're just, why haven't they developed their own chat feature like StreamYard? Why haven't they done their own? They're missing a trick there. Well, yeah, he's a bit of an odd one, Zed. It's Norwegian, bloody Vikings came over to the UK, pillaged the women and raped the men. They are a bit dodgy, these Norwegians. Rossi is from Cuba. I don't know about that. I don't know if he's Cuban. But, I don't know if this is the right one. Here we go. I did a quick one. A lot smoother now. We don't talk about a certain person, especially with Trump parody stopping by. Yeah, I bet that was fun. I should have watched that. I missed that one. Let's say sometimes you're on a bit late for me, Freaking, but let's show this one. I just did this one quickly of Eric Lapointe since he does his burpees. Oh, no. I thought that was hilarious. Oh dear, Poker's fallen asleep already. Look, he's on mute. Oh dear. Yeah, I thought it was so clever. Putting the chair up against the floor and make it look like she's. It just made me laugh. Hi, Kenneth. Good to see you. Let's show this one.
Get back. All right, I'm going to do CPR, okay? All right, okay. Here we go. Okay. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Clear!
Oh, my goodness. What happened?
Welcome back, ma'am. You gave us a real scare there, but you're going to be okay.
What just happened?
I do not know.
Was that some kind of new CPR?
Uh-huh.
But instead of his, he used his...
Yep.
Well, you saved me. Thank you, you wonderful, wonderful man.
Yeah, just doing my job. Someone get this woman a glass of water and an Altoid.
There were no paddles. Why did he say clear?
Well, I was sitting the closest. I know why he said clear.
What did we just witness?
We witnessed another victory for modern science. It's funny. Just this morning, I was eating breakfast at White Castle. wondering if I was even making a difference.
Breakfast at White Castle.
And then even when I was eating deviled egg jambalaya for lunch, I was still wondering, what's the point of all this? But as I was walking home through that chili contest downtown, sampling all the ethnic ones, I remembered something. Life is precious.
How you feeling, Mom?
Well, it was strange, son. Everything went dark, and then suddenly I heard the sound of Gabriel's horn calling me to heaven.
That wasn't no Gabriel's horn.
Well, whatever it was loud. And then when I got to heaven, it was the strangest thing. It smelled and tasted like a chalupa.
Oh, yeah. I also went to Taco Bell.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I guess that would work under the right circumstances. But Poker's done a runner, so he's run off.
All right.
I thought you. Hiya, Gary. Good to see you, buddy. Spicy. Yeah, it was certainly that. That's for sure. It was just something different. Good to see you all. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. It's good on a Thursday night. Ah, there's the boss look. Go on, Poker. You can do it without the alert.
Hello, Dennis. So good to see you.
Oh dear. For those that don't know, every time Denise comes in, Poker has to shout. Oh dear.
Hello, Gary.
Code Brown, we need a wipe. I hope heaven doesn't taste of chalupa. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, I normally do an alert. I must actually load that up into my media assets to play it there rather than having to go into my PC and find it. I normally play an alert because it's just become customary now that Poker yells out. It seems to be the done thing. She was asleep, so I've obviously woken her up. I'll be in trouble now.
In 2020, coronavirus took over the world. I was only 21 at the time. That's 60 years ago. I still haven't left the fucking house.
And that was true for so many people. God, it was horrendous when you think about it. What's this I keep seeing clips about eggs in America? What the hell's going on with eggs in America?
Eggs?
Yeah, I keep seeing all these things about eggs. Is there some kind of egg shortage or the price has gone up? Or I've seen quite a few videos come up on YouTube to do with eggs. Everyone's talking about eggs.
Well, I mean, the last time I went to the grocery store, there was no eggs.
Ah, that's probably what it is. Because I saw a thing where I had one, there was a pallet load of eggs, and apparently you can only have 5. Now, I didn't know whether that was 5 eggs, 5 boxes. No.
Yeah, you got those. Yes, I fell asleep, but wide awake now, lol.
$1 an egg. Jesus Christ. It's not quite that bad here, but they are expensive. Bird flu, yeah. We had a bout of that here, but it seems to be okay.
Biden and that group had millions of chickens killed.
Yeah.
Say.
Yeah. As I say, I've heard chickens went on strike. Oh dear, can you blame them? Can you blame them? You may have a gold mine in your backyard. Denise, we need to get some chickens. Yeah, Russell's fine. He's fine. He's too well fed to go down with anything. God, he eats nearly as well as I do. And he always turns up when I'm eating. Hi, Jordan. I'm just in the middle of eating. And then he turns up and expects me to stop eating my dinner and feed him. And boy, does he make a fuss if I don't. He makes enough noise to wake the dead. Can't afford to feed anymore. That's true. What with the foxes? Jesus. And Russell. Mind you, I've started fooling Russell because he does obviously know crows. They like meat. Hi, True. Good to see you.
Hello, True. Hello, 420.
I've taken to getting stale bread and putting it in the blender with a little bit of gravy granule. He thinks he's eating meat because you won't eat bread. Will eggs become a thing for the rich? Probably, yes. Probably. Same with butter. Same with butter.
So, Medic, I have a good video about the pets. They are destroying stuff. 1 minute and 30. Should I play it?
Oh, God. If you must. Yeah, go on. Swan's almost in the garden today. Yeah.
Okay, here it goes.
The swans are getting brave.
Yeah.
Oh, and then what is this? Oh, that fits right fucking there.
Leo! Leo! No! No!
Really, Layla?
Yep, they did it again. Ding dong. Who did this mess? Cody, did you make this mess?
Huh? You do. What did you do?
Oi.
Eu posso saber o que tá acontecendo aqui, Bruce?
I said it was dinner time, but I didn't say it was dinner time for you. What are you doing? Are you waiting for your plate?
Who did this? Did you just vandalize the car?
Oh my God. Bad doggies.
I like the one where he said, "Who did this?" Is pointing to the other, and it was bullshit. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear. Laugh, I nearly paid the license fee. What we got going on here? Oh, you've added that one, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's have this one.
Hey, little girl, don't you get upset. I got some bad news, better call the vet. Oh no, as the flames go higher. Oh, the dog's on fire. Yeah, we gotta look on the bright side now. We'll save a lot of money on puppy chow, oh yeah. I'm not a liar. Oh, the dog's on fire. You know that I always thought he was a good little fellow. Now run to the store, get a bag of marshmallows.
Okay, a lot of you missed that. That's real funny. Come on, people, get with it. I don't have cue cards tonight. We will take these cameras down. You come on, get with it.
Oh dear. It is funny that. That video was awesome. Oh dear. I've still got to do one of you, Gary. I've just got to find a suitable one. I've already collared your face. I've already stolen your face for one of your videos. I just need to add it to. If anything happened on the way back from holiday, you know. Yeah, valid point, Gary. The thing is, when you look at some of, especially the aliens, a thing, the ET ones, do you know what? When you keep seeing all these images of greys that they use in movies and stuff like that, where did that idea come from, for a start? If you look at some of the technology that we have today, you know, it begs the question, where did that come from? You know, the leap from a mobile phone that was the size of a house brick to something that fits in your pocket and is a handheld computer. You know, it's there's just such massive leaps in technology. So from, you know, the mobile phones in the past used to be, I think it was the Motorola. It was like a bloody military field radio. And as I say, now you've got a handheld computer. You know, And even when you think of things like Star Trek with the communicators, well, that's basically what your mobile phone is. If you look at the scanners and stuff they used in Star Trek, look at how they, use for doing a Doppler scan. Hi, Tammy, Ray, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Hello, Tammy and Ray. Good to see you.
So,
Mom and son.
I think we've been very naive to believe that we're the only life in the universe, to be honest. As I say, and if you look at some of the technology that's available today, it does beg the question, where did that come from? How have we taken these massive leaps in technology so quickly? So I reckon they reverse engineer stuff and see how it's made. Hi, Lady Gemini. Good to see you.
Hello, Lady Gemini.
Yeah, I think a lot of stuff is reverse engineered. So, I mean, I'm sure Denise thinks she's married to an alien. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tammy. Much appreciated.
Very nice of you. Wonder who got them. Nice life.
I actually don't know it. A Wandering Hippie. Yeah, he's a buddy of mine.
Big Ben, Michael James, Randy, Tara, Christine, and Wandering Hippie was.
I've got to play this for Tammy and Ray.
Miss Worldwide, let's celebrate.
And if you guys, any of you guys are not connected to Mum and Son Train Rail fans, Tammy and Ray, and you like trains and model trains, please go over there and stop by and say hello. Not to mention the fact, other than the trains, she does good live streams as well. I need to attend one of the next ones and be on the panel so I can tease her about, the American language and food.
Right. The last live stream I had, she came in and I was able to mod Mom and Son Trains, and I had some of my mods drop their channel link.
Yeah, awesome channel and awesome people. Ray is a slave driver, though. He does have poor Tammy working her butt off. But, oh dear. Great channel, though. A lot of the steam train videos I do, I actually go out purposely just for Ray because I know how much he loves them. And it's so easy for me to do. So, hi, sweating and smiling together. So, yeah. It's good fun over there.
You didn't notice?
Of course I have. The memberships.
Yeah, 20.
I know, which means I've got to play your video, and I know which one you want. And although it's not one for memberships, I know you like this one, so you get to have your choice. There you go.
then I don't waste time. On the mic with a dope rhyme. Jump to the rhythm, jump, jump to the rhythm, jump. And I'm here to combine beats and lyrics to make you shake your pants, take a chance. Come on and dance, guys. Grab a girl, don't wait, make a twirl. It's your world and I'm just a squirrel.
So there you go. There goes my replay of the video in Canada. Play copyrighted material and they block the stream from being replayed in Canada. So it's not that I take it down. YouTube won't allow it to be played.
Yeah. Hello, Christine.
Hiya, Christine. Oh, no, you can't come in. And I know you guys like jackets straight away, but we don't dish them out immediately. But I'll get someone to drop your link for you, which is no problem.
It's a big no-no.
It is, unfortunately. Yeah, the thing is, they do in the Philippines. They automatically give you a jacket as soon as you go in. So I do get it. I do get it. Actually, I can do it because I can remove just as quickly as I can add. It's sort of a customary thing with these guys. So there you go, Christine. You can drop your own link. A wrench, basically. They call it a jacket, Vicky. And I just know from going to the Filipino channels, as soon as you go in, they give you a moderator. So, yeah. No worries, Christine. You drop your link if you want and people can come over and take a look. It's not a problem. I wouldn't normally dish them out, but as I say, with the Filipino channels, I know that's what they do. It's sort of like a customary thing. So I don't have an issue with that. Boss is calling you. He's cracking the whip. All right, Tabby, you take care. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the gifted memberships. Much appreciated. Oh, it's going to be Valentine's Day here in the UK in 2 minutes. Well, if you want, sweetheart, you can hang on and I'll play your Valentine's song for you because it's Valentine's in the UK.
2 minutes.
And read that right there. And I don't self-promote my channel. That's just rude.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I don't ever promote my channel.
Me either.
Corner Clubhouse doesn't. And Moon Over Miami and don't, you know, it's a case of other people drop the link. Okay, we're gonna go all soppy and romantic now. Because in a minute it will be Valentine's Day here in the UK. And to celebrate my wonderful lady. Hi, Under Blood Red Sky, long time no see.
Hello, Under Blood Red Sky.
It's now midnight in the UK. I'll give it 1 minute past, so we actually are into Valentine's Day. And then I'll hit you with my soppy romantic song for my good lady. And so I just wait till it's 1 minute past, and then because I've got one clock that says it's actually 23:59 and one that says it's midnight. So I'm just reading the chat like you're not missing. Yeah, that's the thing, Gary. I don't promote myself. You know, people that know me in the chat when I go to channels generally drop my link for me, and I'll drop like Moons or Corner Clubhouses, and they drop mine and so on. Okay, it's 1 minute past, so here we go. We're going to go.
I thank the Lord the day He gave me you, someone with a loving heart and someone so true. I never thought I'd find happiness like this. Those loving eyes and that oh so tender kiss. I hold everything when I hold you in my arms. I've got all I'll ever need. Soft candlelight on your face, you look so fine. You make my heart skip a beat when I look in your eyes. I see how lucky I am to have found a gem like you. There are no words to express my feelings for you. So on this Valentine's Day, I declare my love for you. I hold everything when I hold you in my arms. I've got all I'll ever need. So on this Valentine's Day, I declare my love for you. I hold everything when I hold you in my arms. I've got all I'll ever need. I hold everything when I hold you in my arms. I've got all I'll ever need.
And that was my lovely lady wife, who I'm very lucky to have. So there you go. Nothing wrong with being a bit romantic. Thing is, I'm not romantic just one night of the year. So I'm not romantic every night, but I am romantic more than one night of the year. I'm certainly not romantic tonight because I'm sitting in here and Denise is in bed. So, yeah. I always, because in my career, like Gary was saying about his shifts, I mean, my shifts were supposed to be 12-hour shifts, but more often than not, they ended up being 16 to 18 hours because you can't be at a road traffic accident and halfway through treating a patient say, oh, sorry, my shift ends in 10 minutes. Just can you stop bleeding till another ambulance crew arrives? So sometimes you can be at the scene long over the time of your shift, you know. And seeing some of the things that I've seen over the years, I think it's so important that you tell a loved one that you love them. It might be the last time you see them. You know, some of the people that I went to that died in these car accidents didn't imagine for one moment they weren't going to go home that night. And I'm sure their wives or husbands didn't think that they wouldn't be coming home. And so I think it's so important to share with your loved ones, you know, what they mean to you, because it could be, as I say, God forbid, the last time you ever see them. Gary's seen it. Gary will have seen pretty much the same kind of things that I've seen. And as I say, when you go out that door, you just never know. Love you too, sweetheart. You just never know. You just never know. Even down to simply me when I had my recent heart attack. That could have been the end. Totally unexpected. I thought it was indigestion, you know. So, yeah, me too, Gary. I've had people die on me, and it's not very nice. As I say, and the sad thing is, you know, then you are the poor buggers that have got to go and tell that person's relative that they're not coming home. Which is why sometimes, I mean, I've had dodgy encounters with the police where I've not been treated as nicely as I would have expected to have been. You know, they can be, you know, Not always the nicest of people when you get stopped for whatever reason or whatever encounters you have with them. But what you've got to realise is they have a hell of a job when they've got to knock on someone's door and tell them their husband's died or their wife's been killed or whatever, you know. So, night, sweetheart. Sleep well. I'll try not to make too much noise.
Have a good night, Denise.
Good night, Denise.
But yeah, you know, life can be shorter than we expect. As I say, that's why you should cherish every moment. And that's why when you see some of the crap that goes on YouTube with people fighting and all the bitching and backbiting, you think, do you realise you could be dead tomorrow? You know. And I know when I was first on YouTube and I was being trolled and things like that, I was reacting. I was rising to it. Now I don't give a monkey's. There's two things they can do. They can either carry on and I'll ignore them, or they get booted out. It's as simple as that. But I certainly don't let it bother me anymore. Is honesty the best policy when it comes to telling people? Telling them what, though, under Bloodless Sky? Telling them what? It depends on what you're telling them. If you're talking about if you're telling somebody you love them, of course honesty is the best policy. If you don't love them, don't tell them you do. But honesty is always the best policy. Maybe bad news. I can't really answer that one, to be honest, because I've never really had to do it. I certainly wouldn't tell a person that I was dealing with that they're going to die. You know, so, but it's people like Gary, you know, the police that have the ones to deliver the bad news. That's why I do ultimately, yeah, I'll say effing coppers and all that when I've had a bad run-in with them. But the reality is I have the utmost respect for them. Ultimately, you know, sometimes they don't always behave in the way they should. But then I've seen situations where the police don't know what... I mean, I saw one incident in London where 4 police officers threw this guy to the floor and they had like their knee in his back and they were, you know, really quite rough with him. And as an onlooker, you look at that and you think, Jesus Christ, that was a bit heavy-handed. And then you realise, one, the guy did have a weapon. They were told that he had a gun. Now, they got 2 choices. They can go softly, and if the guy's got a gun, he shoots a couple of innocent bystanders and possibly a couple of police officers, or they go in heavy-handed, restrain him until they've established whether that person was armed or not. You know, and I think you have to put yourself in their position and think, well, if it was my family that was under threat, would I wait and see whether that person was going to do anything, or would I restrain and disable them as quickly as possible? And the answer is the latter. I would down that person and then establish whether they were armed and their intentions were, you know, nefarious, basically. And we've all seen it, you know, we have seen the police behave in a way that you would consider to be heavy-handed and maybe unjustified until you realise the information they were given and what they feel they might have been dealing with. Because people would soon complain if that guy, you know, fired off 2 or 3 shots and killed a couple of the bystanders. They say, oh, the police didn't do anything. You know. So, you know, as I say, exactly, Gary. And sometimes, you know, I'm not being funny, you know, I've lost my rag, you know, as a paramedic. Now, as a police officer, you're called into stressful situations where you don't know what's what. And people have to remember the police are human just like everybody else. And they can snap and they can get it wrong. You know, yeah, you see videos on YouTube where some of the officers behave badly And I always say, yeah, they were probably bullied at school. You know, they probably got bullied when they were at school and they're taking it out on the public. And I think there is an element of that. But you can't judge every police officer. I mean, I've had situations where the police have been more than generous to me, where I was speeding on my motorbike. And, you know, they could have easily prosecuted me and I probably would have been banned for 6 months. And we had a laugh and a joke at the roadside and I got told to go home and he didn't want to see me again for the rest of the day. That could have had a very different outcome. And a lot of how the police interact with you depends on your attitude towards them. You know, it depends your attitude towards them. If you get out of the car with a chip on your shoulder because you've been stopped, you know, I mean, some time ago now, but the last time I got stopped by the police, it was like, hands up, yeah, you know, hands up. I know what I've done. You know, I've got no excuses. You know, I remember so much of it is the discretion of absolutely. Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it, Gary? It's not all about doling out tickets and fining people. Sometimes just giving them advice and making them go away and think about what they've done. You know, when I got stopped for speeding, I said to the cop, that's my first time. He goes, what you mean is it's the first time you've been caught? And I said, well, yeah. You know. Yeah, it cuts both ways, yeah. If you've got a policeman that approaches you in an aggressive manner, then you're going to respond back the same, you know, in many cases. So, you know, it's how the two interact with each other. And it depends on what kind of day either person is having, whether it be the police officer or, you know, as I say, you've got to remember at the end of the day, these people are humans. They're human beings. They've got feelings. They might have had a rough day. They might have just been to someone to tell them that, you know, their husband was killed. And then you're giving it large with the mouthing off at them. Yeah, the thing is, Gary, I always know when I'm doing something wrong. Anybody who says they don't speed, I would say is a liar. To be honest, I never speed in built-up areas like where it's a 30 limit and there's schools. Get on the freeway, on the motorway, and yeah, I'll break the speed limit. I don't mind admitting it. You know, if it's not heavy traffic, I'll put my foot down. I'll push it a little bit. And I think most motorists do. So, you know, it's just a question of being realistic at the end of the day. It used to stop folks from rolling through a stop sign. Yeah, that happened. Well, I actually had that in Arizona, in Mesa. I did a rolling stop because there was no traffic. And I carried on and I got pulled over for it. And I said that, well, in the UK, a vehicle approaching from the left has to wait till I've gone past and then pull out behind me, not me stop and let them out. And the officers agreed that that was a much more sensible idea. But unfortunately, it's not how you do it in the States. So I was given words of advice politely. And the worst encounter I had was with a state trooper. He was very arrogant and spoke to me like I was a piece of crap that he'd just trodden in. And basically I swore at him and said, you know, stop, quit with the bloody lecture, just give me the damn ticket. So, you know, it's important to be part of the community, or do you think it's better to be detached? To be honest with you, I think sometimes it's better to be part of the community, because if you know people, I think they will have more respect for you if they know you, that you probably grew up in the neighborhood, so they knew you as a child or whatever, or they grew up with you. So I think, you know, it can work both ways. You know, it's So if you look at today's world, the whole sense of community has gone. There is no sense of community anymore. You know, I've known situations where a neighbour 2 doors away has died and no one has noticed. You know, they've been dead for a week, 2 weeks, and no one has noticed, you know. And you think, back in the day when I was growing up, if somebody died 10 houses away, you'd have known, or in the next street. People used to look out for each other. Now people don't care. Everyone's become very self-centered. But I think, you know, when I grew up, we had like a village policeman, and everybody knew him. I mean, sometimes he'd even come in to the house and sit with my dad and have a whiskey, you know. So it's a difficult one. I think there are advantages to being detached also as well, because you would probably police differently, and as much as you would be inclined not maybe to let somebody off with an offence that they shouldn't have committed, you know. If I'm missing for a while, Vicky has to message to see if I'm okay. But that's an example, though, Vicky. That's an example of that, and that's how community used to be. If someone didn't see someone for a few days, they'd be concerned. You know, nowadays people just don't. It's all very insular. It's all very insular. But I think there's for and against for living and working in the same community. I think it can work for you and it can work against you. You know, as I remember as a child, you know, sort of our local police officer was like our best buddy at the end of the day. You know, and I think you behaved yourself because you knew him. And the fact that you're probably going to tell your dad, and then you get a damn good hiding when you got home. So it was a case of, you know, you show respect. I took a vacation. Last time I took a vacation, 420, I was dead. The rumours were out there. I died on the operating table. I'd only got on holiday. You know, it's like now, do I dare take more than a week off of YouTube before people start thinking I've dropped dead or something? You know, well, we haven't seen Medic for a week. He must have died. Oh dear, oh dear. You do have to laugh. I think, where is it? I'll find it. I've got so many damn videos on here. I need to get this sorted out. Right, I'm going to subject you to this for a minute. I need an intermission while I neck some tablets. So you're going to have an intermission. And there you go. That was for the benefit. That was for Gary, because he does like to see the dancing girlies. Hiya, Stats. What do I think of auditing? Oh, I've got mixed feelings on that one because there's good and bad auditors out there. I don't agree when they deliberately do something that they know is going to provoke a reaction from the police, especially where they're doing it to generate a negative reaction. You know, I mean, like I've seen some of them where they're going, you know, calling the police sausage, and you're thinking that's just so childish. It's like playground stuff. If it's a serious audit where they've either done something wrong, and they've gone back to sort of see the general attitude, yeah, that's fine. But when they actually bait the police into, you know, they're being deliberately awkward to provoke a response, then I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I think, you know, you've got to do it objectively. You know, you can't go in there with the attitude that you're going to wind them up until one of them behaves badly. Because, again, they're human beings. You know, if you look at auditors and how they can bait the police, it's no different from having trolls coming into your YouTube channel trying to wind you up to get a reaction. Same thing, basically. But there's good and bad auditors out there, so and I'd say there are those that deliberately go out to wind them up. And that's, in the words of Forrest Gump, that's all I've got to say about that. Yeah, I think body cams are good. They started issuing us with body cams because of assaults and stuff like that, you know. So, again, it's a for and against, you know. I think, really, when it comes to auditors, we need this man.
Who are you?
A friend.
No, I'm more than happy to answer. I think, you know, what's an auditor? That's a very good question, Vicky. There's auditors and there's auditors. They will go to a location, maybe where an incident has occurred, maybe at a police station where someone was wrongfully arrested and treated badly or whatever, and there's an ongoing sort of court case or whatever. They'll go there, sometimes with good intention, just to report on the situation, and sometimes to wind the police up into doing something bad. You see, I think what's happened is there are so many of them that clearly do it to get a bad reaction from the police so they can then sue the police and make financial gain from it. And I've seen that with a lot of the auditors. You know, they push the police to a point where they cuff them and what they would class as an unlawful search. They go and see a solicitor and they get £2,000 or £3,000, you know, for wrongful arrest or whatever, unlawful, you know. And I think some of them see it as an opportunity. Exactly, under Blood of the Sky. As I say, you know, there are some good ones out there, you know, but most of them do it to bait the police, to get a negative response. You know, it's I used to sort of follow one or two of them, and some of them, I mean, AB is probably one of the most well-known auditors in the UK. A lot of the time when he gets any money compensation from the police, because he very rarely gets arrested and things like that, but when he does, he normally will give the money to charities and that. You know, he'll go out and buy food and give it to the homeless and stuff like that. He's not doing it for financial gain when he sues the police, because he makes enough money from his YouTube channel. He's got so many followers, you know, so he doesn't need to sue the police for financial gain. And he does, in a lot of instances, use it for good, any money he does get for good. Yeah, sometimes he can get a bit cocky and a little bit with them, but overall, he's probably one of the better ones. But you know, so you can tell sometimes at the very beginning, if you watch an auditor's video, how they start the video. Oh, we're going to go down to Romford and we're going to do this, you know. Yeah, in other words, you're going to go and you're going to wind them up. Yeah, audit in Britain. AB, yeah. Mounted police. Yeah, see, I went the other way. My dad was a policeman, but I didn't run with that. So, but I think we need a bit of uncontrollable laughter.
What's so funny?
I can't say it on camera. UK Medic's hilarious.
UK Medic is hilarious. He's fantastic. Holy fuck.
You made you say it.
You're such a corn. I'm gonna go all the way to the UK just to say, holy. No. You guys, he is such a good friend to me. I love him, and he makes me laugh. Oh my god. Oh, UK. You're so bad. Oh my gosh, you made my stomach hurt. You made me laugh so hard. Here's a trick. You guys, I didn't see that coming.
Trying to warn you.
Oh, yeah. It was a trap. Oh my gosh.
Hey, there's Mike.
Woo. There's Mike's life. That is another carnivore, you guys. Mike, I got tricks. It happens. It was good, though. It was good. It's Friday Fun Day, so that's what it's about. It's about laughing, having a good time, sharing the love, supporting each other, regardless of what kind of support you need. It don't matter what it is. We're here for you. Know that. We're always here for you. Wow. I laughed so hard. You made tears come into my eyes. I laughed so hard.
Yeah, I've known Sheena for a very long time, and she's a dear friend. I jokingly say she's the only other woman that keeps me up half the night other than my wife. Mm-hmm. So she is good people. Anybody in here who's not connected to Sheena, I suggest you go over and take a look. She's got an awesome channel. She's a great person.
She is an awesome lady and has a wonderful life. And I mean, yeah. I adore her.
She's just got such a great personality. So, no, she's in the States. She's in America. But she's a great lady. always positive, even when things are not good for her. You know, she's not the healthiest of people. She's got quite a lot of health issues, but you never hear her complaining. She's just always positivity, which is what people want on YouTube. They don't want doom and gloom and, you know.
Right. I mean, Poker Rossi dropped Shayna's sales and Swifty treasures right there. So hit that link. And
yeah, she does a lot of jewelry, you know, sort of rocks and stones and stuff like that. Some way out stuff, but yeah, she did the keto diet, Gary. She was like doing a lot to do with keto, partly because of her health issues and partly because of her weight. She has lost quite a lot of weight. I always used to say when she was cooking, it looked like a car crash. Sometimes when she was cooking. Yeah, the exercise one's a more recent one. She started doing a lot of almost like power walking and stuff like that. But she's great fun, you know. I mean, even if you're not interested in the jewelry, just going over there, you know, because it's a fun channel to be at. It's a good, safe place for people to chat and have a good time, and that's what people want. Well, she does all sorts of stuff. It just depends, you know, what she's got in her bag of tricks. So, but need to get back in the show.
Right. I mean, stats of stones and rocks and jewelries are not your thing. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, she sells different stones and rock jewelry.
Yeah. As I say, it's just a fun place to be anyway, just to chat, you know. I mean, I quite often go in there and disrupt her entire chat. Like I do when I go into people's chats. You know, but people just want somewhere where they can go and hang out and chat to other people and have a laugh, you know, and that's how it should be on YouTube. That's how it should be, you know. And I think a lot of the channels now where it was getting a bit sort of war-like, I think things are starting to change a little bit and getting back to how it should be. You know, people having fun.
Now,
Yeah.
Stats, I need you to clarify something. What is your version of stones and rocks? To me, stones you throw, rocks you throw. We're talking about jewelry made of gems. Gemstones, not rocks.
This is true. Yeah, $6 million to buy you a Zimmer frame now. Hey, Bob. Long time no see. Good to see you.
Hello, Bob.
Let's see if I can find something else stupid to play. Oh, I think we need this one.
All right, Chief. Word to the wise. It's tough around here, so you've got to gain respect. It's all about how you present yourself. You've got to look tough. When people see me on the street, they know not to mess. I'm menacing. What you need is a proper, tough walk. Be lucky. Be lucky.
I love that one. I think that's so funny. Yeah, I've been sort of recovering myself, Barb, so I'm with you on that one. I'm still having to take life, take it a bit easy. Oh, okay. I can see there's a request there without actually seeing a request. I know what somebody's wanting. So we go back to that. I know Vicky wants this.
Something in the darkness, always watching you, big and fat and hairy, and that's true. They want to steal your money, whatever they can get. Silent, sneaky creatures you won't forget. Baboons, baboons, creeping up on you. Baboons, baboons, what are we gonna do? They come in through your windows, they hide behind the trees. The moonlight's their companion, moving with such ease. You hear the leaves rustling, a shadow in the night. Your heart begins a pounding, your mind's gripped with fright. Baboons, baboons, creeping up on you. Baboons, baboons, what are you gonna do? They come in through your windows, they hide behind the trees. The moonlight's their companion, moving with such ease. You hear the leaves rustling, a shadow in the night. Your heart begins a pounding, your mind's gripped with fright. Baboons, baboons, creeping up on you. Baboons, baboons, what are you gonna do?
So there you go. The baboon's earworm that's got everybody singing it. The amount of people say I can't stop singing that song. I've got a lot to answer for with that one. So, what else we got?
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me. What a mind to rhyme and to hype, it feels good when you know you're down. A super dope homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such. And this is a beat you can't touch. I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this.
Oh yeah. We go for the madness over here. And I like this one as well. I've got to show this one because I think this one's great.
Okay, boys, plankton breakover. Pull your fish fingers out. Come on. We have some scuba divers approaching. Now, you know the drill. Everyone into position. Okay? 2, 3, 4.
Da-da.
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 Da-da. Da-da. Louder, boys, louder. Give me fortissimo. More cello, Roger. Use the gills. Brian, I love it. I love it. You're even scaring me. Andrew, are you chewing?
No.
Right, well, I hope you bought enough for everyone. Come on, spit it out. Okay, back into positions. And 1.
I say, having dived with sharks, I can just see the humour in that one. It does amuse me. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I think I'll let Mr. Hang on. I'll let Mr. Bean take over for a minute.
Got a little thing.
See you in a bit.
So that means Joe has to have the special welcome.
Yeah. Hi, Thrive and Go with Joe.
Let me find. Here is the welcome for Joe.
Welcome to the family. We hope you have some fun. Your journey into madness has only just begun. With fun and laughter all the way, we hope that you will stay. An awesome bunch of people who spread the love and share. People filled with kindness and those that really care. Welcome to our family. It's people like you that complete our amazing community. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the family. It's people like you that complete our amazing community. Thank you for joining us. An awesome bunch of people who spread the love and share. People filled with kindness and those that really care. Welcome to our family. It's people like you that complete our amazing community. Thank you for joining us.
There you go. Them baboons getting everywhere.
Yeah.
Stealing the limelight. I might have to start doing my morning streams again.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. I know a lot of people liked it when I streamed in the mornings, so which of course is lunchtime for me, but morning for you guys. So I'll have to see. I will have to see. But just looking to see. We go nearly an hour and a half. Yeah, I might run it for another half an hour. See how the chat goes. Whether I can keep them suitably entertained. I've been busy making loads of videos. Like, I know they're all the dancing girl ones, but they're the only ones I can find that are semi, lively. But just wakes everybody up, basically. Hopefully. Especially Poker. He needs waking up.
Trying.
Poker needs waking up. Oh, here we go.
His memory banks do appear to be in a very sorry state indeed, especially his memory for facts. Go through them carefully and erase all references to me. I want no part of his dehumanized lie dispenser.
You see, you sneaked in there as well, Poker.
Yeah, I am everywhere I see.
I know.
Oh my.
I don't think you worked very well as Will, though.
I see we have a request. Right, Marines?
Have a request?
In the private chat.
In the what? In the private chat. Hang on a second. Let me just do this one.
Oh, Lord.
I haven't got that to hand because it's not. I haven't got that drive plugged in because I've had to clear so much stuff off my computer. I'll have to add it to the thing so it's there. Yeah. Everything was slowing down. I couldn't get half the stuff to work. And it's because I'd got so many videos on this. I took a load of stuff off and put it onto a second drive.
Right.
So I will put that one back. We'll have a bit of music.
Yeah.
There you go. There was a little filler. But it killed the chat. People have stopped talking. Oh, I've upset the chat.
Oh dear.
I can't talk about anything if the chat don't interact.
I see this slow down.
Yeah. It has, which means I might just run this for another few minutes and then I will call it a night. I know Gator will be lurking. Oh, Moon's still there, look. Moon is still lurking in the background. He's a lurker.
Lurker.
No, he's not a jerker, but he is a lurker.
Oh, Stats is also in here.
For the benefit of Moon, and Vicky's still here as well.
Some of you I know, some of you I'm meeting for the first time. Okay, you've all been gathered here to form my evil cabinet. Excuse me. Yes, he's down now. No, not dead. No, burnt. Badly. Yes? Right.
That's right.
Oh dear, you got to love Moon over Miami.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Sorry. $100 billion.
Gentlemen, silence. Now, Mr. Evil.
Dr. Evil. I didn't spend 6 years in evil medical school to be called Mr. Thank you very much.
It is the policy of the United Nations not to negotiate with terrorists.
Really? So long.
I love the way he does the little jiggle and then turns his back. I can just see Moon doing that. Oh dear. It fits him so well. I mean, he's anything but evil, but it's just so funny. Oh dear. It's always good for a laugh. Hi GB, good to see you, buddy.
Hello, GB.
For 3 months, woof. Woof. We got a Where's it gone? Here we go.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
There you go. When we were on the subject of auditors earlier, 100 bill is now worth 2 camels and a goat. Yeah. Very good, Anonymous. Very good. GB is one of your better auditors. You know, we were talking, the question was asked about auditors earlier. GB doesn't deliberately go out of his way to piss them off. It's just natural. He was at the march the other day as well in London. So we've got a lot going on over here at the moment, which is providing a lot of material for the auditors. So somebody else worth checking out if you haven't already. You're welcome, GB. Somebody asked the question, what did I think about auditors earlier? And I was saying there's good and bad. There's those that deliberately go out to bait the police in order to get a financial payout. And there's those that just go out and do it but find themselves falling foul of the police in some instances for no fault of their own. So, but GB's a good guy. He's he goes out and covers like the marches and stuff like that, you know. So Yeah, I know. I watched part of it. I watched part of you. I must go back and watch the full video and actually comment, because actually, while you were live, I watched it. I gave you a thumbs up. So, SBG AI music. Well, there you go. Nothing wrong with AI music.
AI.
I've written a few songs myself using AI, so welcome. AI is the way forward. The fact that you have to misspell certain words in order to get it to say what you want it to say is another matter entirely. But it can only get better. It can only get better. So, mind you, I've been playing around a lot with AI, haven't I? With the face swapping and stuff on the videos and things like that. So, it's a technology that I'm enjoying looking at and playing around with. So, but I might run this the 1:45 mark, and then when I fundraise for the air ambulance centre, oh, well done, GB, well done, buddy. It's hard work as well, because I know you have to get people to sign up for it now, because obviously the days of shaking a bucket at people is sort of long gone now. It's signing up for direct debits or the lottery and stuff like that. So I commend you for doing that. It's a very worthwhile cause. Yeah, very worthwhile. Where would we be without them? It should be funded by the government, though. Goldfinger's worth a fortune now. He probably is. You're probably right. Yeah. Oh, you were shaking buckets that day, right? Okay. You were bucket. Hi, Bumblebee. Yeah. I know our one now here, they don't, no more bucket shaking. I think they do it when they do like events, but they don't do it when they're outside like the supermarkets and stuff like that. They actually, Balanza channel. Good morning to you and welcome. Shaking a bucket for 5 hours at Blackfriars. Damn, sod your luck, GB. I remember going to an event and I drove the ambulance response car round the field, and my colleague was hanging out the window with the bucket, and people were putting money in it, and there was a load of there were bikers actually at the bar drinking, and they sort of looked and I sort of basically railroad them into donating, and one by one they all came over and put money in the bucket. So if you can afford to drink a beer, you can afford to make a donation, and they did. You know. Well, the thing is, when you consider how many times the air ambulance gets called out, and at the cost of that, it's clearly a much needed resource. So why are the government, funding it via the NHS? Yeah. Whatever works. If shaking the old bucket works, let me have a look in my video files. I might have done it as an outro. But I can still use it because it's Air ambulance. Let me see. I've got so many videos and I really have got to do a major thinning out on here. It's a wonder the computer still works. Mind, it was slowing down earlier because of all the videos I've got on here. About 5K a day, a flight, I mean, roughly. Every time the air ambulance goes out, it's about $5,000. Yeah. I'd say it is about $5,000 a pop, which is a lot of money. I mean, a lot of it now they get funding from local businesses, which is good. But no, it should definitely be government funded, not left to be funded by the public. But then they don't care. They've got the money. They don't care about us minions. We're of no consequence at all, to be honest. But it is what it is. People have this misconception that the air ambulance, you know, is like a taxi service. It's not. The idea of the air ambulance is to fly specialist medical teams to the incident to provide life-saving aid. But a lot of people think, you know, it's used to medivac people, I suppose.
Hello, UK medic.
What the hell was that?
Could not resist.
What on earth are you playing with there?
You wish to know.
Well, it's obviously saying AI. You've typed something in and it's spoken.
Yeah.
I don't know. What am I going to do with you?
Marines are great friends.
It's just like a bloody kid with a new toy.
What the hell is that?
Exactly. That was my response.
Marines are great friends.
Poker's a pain in the butt. Poker needs his butt kicked. Have you got one that says that?
Let me see.
Boys with toys. Oh yeah, he's terrible. Poker does like his toys.
Poker getting his butt kicked.
He bloody needs his butt. Needs his butt kicked. And this is what I think. This is what I think of Poker and his football team. Bloody Liverpool.
Tottenham will win the Premier League.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Who are you trying to fucking kid? I'm going to play this. I think it was an outro, but I'm going to play it because it's sort of to do with the air ambulance. So I'm going to play it.
Save my heart. You don't even know me. You saved my dream. You heard me scream. Whoa, my lost soul was saved by a stranger who saved my life. You saved my life. Why did you do it? Why made you stop and turn around? Do you even know the reason why you had to help me out just when I knew it? It was my time to sink or swim. You came along and pulled me out of all the trouble I was in. Why did you do it? Why did you risk your life for mine? Would I have done the same for you? Would I have saved you just in time? You saved my heart. You don't even know me. You saved my dream. You heard me scream. Oh, you saved my soul. Love that you have shown me. You saved my life. You saved my life. Where did you come from? How did you know I was alone? That I never stood a chance to find a way out on my own. Who sent the message that I was hanging by a thread? By this very time tomorrow, they will leave me here for dead. Why did you do it? Why did you risk your life for mine? Would I have done the same for you? Would I have saved you just in time? Save my heart. You don't even know me. You saved my dream. You heard me scream. Whoa, my lost soul was saved by a stranger who saved my life. You saved my life. Save my life. Save my life. Save my heart. Save my heart. And you don't even know me. Save my soul. Save my soul. Save my dream. Save my dream. Save my life. You saved my heart. You don't even know me. You saved my dream. You heard me scream. Whoa, my lost soul was saved by a stranger who saved my life. You saved my life. You saved my heart. You don't even know me. You saved my dream. You heard me scream. Whoa, my lost soul was saved by a stranger who saved my life. You saved my
Yeah, Poker playing silly buggers in the background.
Baboons.
Yeah, well, most of them are Matt Tacon, who used to be with, I don't know if he still is with London Air Ambulance. He was ex-Navy. If you can land a helicopter on a moving ship, you can pretty much land anywhere. They're nearly, I mean, they're leased the pilots anyway, you know, with the helicopters. They tend to be either ex-military or, you know, so they're all either normally ex-army or ex-navy pilots. You know, as I say, the military ones, you know, the army guys tend to land in very tight, confined spaces, like in woods and all that kind of thing. And then you've got the navy pilots that are landing on a moving ship, which is no mean feat. Has got a voiceover saying UK Medic is awesome. I don't know about awesome, but thanks for the sentiment, GB. Appreciate it. I'm just me. I'm just me. No. I'm going to run this a few more minutes and I'm going to call it a night. I'll have done 2 hours. And, you know, the numbers are going down now, so that's as good a time as any to... Yes, in answer to the question in the private chat.
바부인.
What are you playing at, poker?
Can you speak Korean?
Yes.
바부인.
Yeah. This is Korean. Fuck you. Oh dear. I was looking to see if my near miss video was still on there, but I took it off there because I had so many video clips on here. So I removed it. You say you're just you. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I can't dispute that. But we all have a purpose in life, and that was mine, you know. So something I felt I had to do and something I wanted to do. Wanted to make a difference. So it's nice to be appreciated. I've done my sentence. Now I'm retired. And it's ironic, isn't it? The minute I retire, my health goes tits up. You know, they worked me to death. That's what it was. They overworked me. No, I loved every minute of it. To be honest, I loved every minute of it. I don't have any regrets. That's for sure. And if I had my time again, would I do it again? Probably not now, given the state of the country and the way things are going. I'd probably give it the fuck off. You know, everything. There's just so much wrong in this country. It's like people keep knocking the NHS. Well, it's only because the government are misspending the funding, giving it to people sort of counting paper clips rather than the people actually doing the work. Yeah, it's more. Yeah, I mean, it's more of a vocation than a job. I mean, I have worked with guys that it's just a job and they've had very little compassion. But most people that do it, it is a vocation. You've got to, you know, care about people. You know, but there are some now, you know, that it is just like a production line, you know, process them and get them out. Absolutely. I hope they do the Red Bull thing as well. That was good the last time they did that with the helicopter. But yeah, the London Marathon. I might even go myself, to be honest, GB, if I'm up to it. I might even go myself. I'll have to see how I am, health-wise and that. But I think, so I'm going to give this another couple of minutes and then I'm going to call it a night. But once again, thank you everybody for joining me. Really appreciate it. It's nice to see so many people. And we did have quite a few in, so that's good.
Yeah.
I have got an outro somewhere. God knows what I've done with that. God knows what I've done with that. Thanks, Vicky. Glad you enjoyed it. I try to entertain. And there was me thinking that I'd done that, and I haven't done it yet. Oof. I did my intro, but I didn't do... Ooh, what's going on? What's going on? I failed. So, no, you're welcome. I'm glad to say, you know, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's the whole point of doing these. So I might have to play the Bond outro, I guess. Let me scroll and then you can say your goodbyes to each other. I really must sort this out. I say I've got so many videos on here. I try to be organised. And it's difficult to find stuff. Have a good night, mate. And you, GB. So thanks for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it. Good to see you.
Have a good night, GB.
See, now I'm about to end the stream. The numbers are going up. It always happens. What have I
Have
done?
a good night, Stats. Good night, Vicky.
Take care, Vicky.
Good night, Invisible Vicky.
Who said that?
Is
Didn't
she
see her.
invisible?
She was invisible. I didn't see her.
I cannot see her.
Here we go. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for stopping by. This is for you guys to see you out.
Take care, everyone.